I remember having this one student telling me, she was quite a talented student, telling me, I want to have a family. Playing music is not going to let me do that. I don't want to. I want to have a family. I want to get married and have a family pretty much straight away as soon as I graduate, and it's like, it kind of made me sad that she didn't think that it was possible, but she was just so steadfast in what she wanted.
No, that is something that comes up a fair bit for me, that younger generation of musicians coming through. They, quite often they get in touch, and I think they want to get in touch about the music or composing or, about jazz. And one of the first questions is quite often like, what's it like being a mother playing jazz? So it's quite interesting. So people can't imagine, they can't really see how that would work. It is, I still don't know quite how it works myself, but yeah, it is something that isn't talked about, and I think this generation, I don't know, I live in England, so it's a different thing. There's there hasn't been a huge support network of female jazz artists. I mean, there's a whole new generation of people coming through now and a bigger support network for them. So I hope things do change, but it's definitely, it's a great conversation, to meet you all and to have that in common. And I haven't really ever found that support network. But the upside, we've talked a lot about the issues involved, but I would just like to say to anyone listening that who does ask that question, who hasn't had children yet, there are huge, it's just the benefits of having children, and that, like, the joy of having children and the inspiration they give you for your creativity. I've written tunes for my children. They inspire me every day. Like I play with them. My son's a drummer, my kids both play piano. There's a lot of music in the house, and it's given me a whole new kind of like creative energy, even though you're completely exhausted all the time and you don't have the time to write. And I was practicing recently to make an album with someone, and I was trying to learn the pieces, but my daughter kept coming and sitting on my lap and playing her like Old MacDonald, in the middle, so that I had to play the pieces I was learning at the bottom end and the top end of the piano, just to carry on. It's just anything, I think, with any mother, it's just like father, it's just finding out. It's there's no book really. You have to experience it. You have to experience what that is, and it's it's the same for any parents. And I think for jazz musicians, it's the same thing. You're finding out. It's sort of your own personal experience, but it is a joy. It's just part of life. It's just feeds back into your music. That's what I like telling myself all the time anyway.
Sorry, that's beautiful optimism. It's not welcome here though, quite frankly, and I expected more of you. Okay, as the token Brit, I'm like,
back to reality.
Sunny demeanor. No,
it's a nightmare.
Thank you, and that's why
it is a nightmare.
That's why you were invited, right?